Hey, welcome back. Today's Swiss Army knife will be the Victorinox Modeler. Stay tuned and we'll check it out. The Victorinox Modeler is a 91mm 5-layer knife that comes with red Cellidor scales and is right at 7/8 of an inch scale to scale. It adds the metal file to the 4-layer Explorer and is considered as relatively uncommon and can be difficult to obtain. This knife I'm going to date as a 1980 to about 1985 knife, and we'll see more about that as we go through the tool evolution. So starting here on the rear, we see we have a 4-turn fluted corkscrew, which is listed as starting in 1973 and running to about 1991 when we went to a 4-turn solid corkscrew. We have the post 1961 pre-1985 reamer awl with the sharpened edge without the sewing eye. When we look at our keyring location, it is on the corkscrew layer instead of the reamer awl. In 1991, it moved over to the reamer awl layer. So we get into our standard opening layer. We will see that we have a can opener with precision screwdriver, but we do not see the Swiss pat stamp that was dropped in approximately 1980. The cap lifter with the wire bender and the hollow ground screwdriver. And as you see, we do not have a 90-degree stop, which would have been added in 1985, nor do we have the wire stripper, which would have been dropped in approximately 1980. Our next layer, we have the Inline Phillips with 90-degree stop. This is of the 1973 variety. It is longer. In 2002, we started getting a little bit shorter and stubbier one. We have the 1973 pattern, 8-power gray plastic surround magnifying glass. And again, in approximately 2004, they went to the clear surround and 5-power. Our scissors are of the 1975 to about 1990 variety, meaning that we have the screw, we have a double joint spring here, but we have not yet got into the spring guiding groove, which was added in about 1990. We get the 1975 pattern of metal saw. We take a look at our grind on the Tang there, how far the metal file comes down, and then we clearly don't have the post 2005 stainless steel grind. Then we have our standard main blade. This knife has obviously been used and scratched up a little bit. And then for Tang stamp, you have Victorinox Switzerland stainless Ross fry with the bow and arrow, the plus sign that touches, Officer Sweets on the back. This is a early 1976 until about 1986 Tang stamp. We have the post 1973 spear point blade. Then we get into our standard scale tools. So we have pre-1978 aluminum tip tweezers. And this could have been leftover parts as the transition into the 80s. after 1978, we went to the plastic tip. And we have our standard toothpick. Again, the toothpick and the tweezers are super easy to replace to give an exterior view of an older knife. For example, I believe these are probably replacements due to the stamp of 18 on there, so I'm not sure. So again, what I'm calling a 1980 to about 1985 5-layer Victorinox Modeler. This does have several related knives that are similar. So for example, the Woodsman is a 5-layer knife that replaces the metal file with the wood saw. The 4-layer Explorer removes the metal saw completely. Then you have the 4-layer Mountaineer that removes the Inline Phillips and magnifying layer. And then one of the examples listed on the SAKWIKI website was the Champion C, which is a 7-layer knife that would add the wood saw and fish scaler to this line. And I have videos on several of those knives on this channel. Check the link below in the description. So as always, if you like these videos, give me a thumbs up, hit the like button below. I appreciate your time. Stay tuned and be nice to one another.